The Indian online gaming industry has faced much scrutiny over the past year. The recent announcement by the government to regulate online gaming will apply to all real money games after the Prime Minister's office overruled a proposal to only regulate games of skill and leave out games of chance, according to a government document and sources. Hello and welcome to VAR India News Hour. According to sources, the government is working on online gaming regulations that will apply to all real money games, both skill and chance. Simultaneously, the Income Tax Department has started scrutinizing closely the IT returns filed by professional poker players, with several of the country's top poker pros receiving notices under Section 142 of the Income Tax Act of 1961. A panel tasked with drafting the regulations for the online gaming industry in August proposed a new body to decide whether a game involves skill or chance, and then let skill games be governed by planned federal rules that call for registration requirements, know your customer norms, and a grievance redress mechanism. The panel also proposed that games of chance could stay under the purview of individual state governments, which would be free to regulate them. Experts say the rules would give the central administration broader oversight on all types of games. In contrast, state governments will remain empowered to impose outright bans on gambling or games of chance. The drafting of the new regulations comes amid growing concerns that the proliferation of such games, particularly among young people, had led to addiction and financial losses, with reported cases of suicide. The much-awaited regulations are seen shaping the future of India's gaming sector that research firm Rackspace estimates will be worth $7 billion by 2026, dominated by real money games. Defining games has been contentious in India. India's Supreme Court says the card game Rummy and certain fantasy games are skill-based and legal. For example, while different state courts have held different views about games such as poker. The Directorate General of GST Intelligence has also begun issuing notices to online gaming operators as the tax authorities believe that online gaming companies have allegedly conducted massive tax evasion in the past few years. The IT department has started sending notices to professional gamers in its most recent crackdowns. Many of the country's top poker pros, at least 50, though the number could be higher, have received notices under subsection 1 of Section 142 of the Income Tax Act of 1961. This move has been made to squeeze out the tax evaders. The much-awaited regulations are shaping the future of India's gaming sector, which estimates will be worth $7 billion by 2026, dominated by real money games. Let us now look into today's headlines in VAR India. India expected to export worth $9 billion mobile phones in FY23. India will likely export mobile phones worth $9 billion in the current financial year, a jump from $5.8 billion in financial year 2022. The major push in phone manufacturing has been provided by Samsung and Apple, which together account for half of the phones manufactured in India. According to industry body ICEA data, total electronics manufacturing in India will rise to $300 billion by FY26. From $87 billion in FY22, the total manufacturing of electronics will be at $100 billion. Google to launch anti-misinformation project in India. Google's Jigsaw subsidiary is launching a new anti-misinformation project in India, which will focus on preventing misleading information that has been blamed for fueling violence. The initiative will use pre-bunking videos circulated on the company's YouTube platform and other social media sites. Pre-bunking involves flagging videos and specific disinformation much before their dissemination. The experiment will reportedly involve 3 vernacular languages, namely Hindi, Marathi, and Bengali, and will cover diverse sections of the country. Jio partners with ILBS to offer 5G in healthcare services. Reliance Jio has signed a partnership with Institute of Liver and Biliary Sciences, which would enable the latter to get the power of 5G from Jio to use it for advanced healthcare technologies. Jio's true 5G service combined with low latency will facilitate new use cases in the field of healthcare such as robotics-based treatment or surgery, remote ICU, ICU ambulance, community clinics and more. YouTube introduces YouTube Emotes feature. YouTube has launched its own set of emotes called YouTube Emotes, a collection of static pictures that may be used to build community on the platform. The feature allows users to express themselves with fun images in streams and comments when words aren't enough. YouTube emotes can be inserted in live chat using specific names, similar to how custom emojis for channel memberships currently work. Rackspace confirms ransomware attack. Cloud computing giant Rackspace has confirmed that it has been hit by a ransomware attack, leaving a number of its customers without email access. Rackspace's hosted Microsoft Exchange service started experiencing problems last week, and the company quoted that due to a security incident, it had powered down and disconnected the service. The investigation is in its early stages, and if any sensitive information is found to be affected, the company said it will notify the customers as appropriate. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. You can download the War India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.